I decided to do another episode here using Shannon Ravencolor. I'm not exactly sure how much longer it's going to be where I can play this without membership because, once I get to that point, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue on with these episodes using Shannon Ravencolor. So I'm just going to go ahead and start out like I always start out. I'm in a little dorm room, which everybody seems to get until they get to the level where they can buy a house. I got one of my pets in here. That was the first original pet that I got. Sometimes I repeat a lot of things I say because, I might have people that maybe didn't watch some of the other episodes before this one. Uh, Hold on. Hold on. Just ask. I invited one of my friends that just started Wizards to come on and play and hang out during the episode. And I was just reading the text, so yeah. Okay. Just hold on, sorry. She might come on later, but I don't know. That'd be cool. All right. So I'm going to do this. All right. So I hope all you guys are doing good out there, and hope you're not letting the quarantine get you down too much. I know most of you probably been staying inside or out of work uh, due to different circumstances, and I hope everything will pick up for anybody out there that's lost their job. And, it's kind of not a wonderful situation, but anyway, I oh my God, look at this dude. But anyway, I know my work's picking up for me, so I'll be glad to get back in there to full swing. And I think the things are starting to open up and things hopefully get back to normal a little bit. But I didn't come on here to talk about that, so let's just go on. All right. So I'm gonna open up my quest. I got my book open. I'm gonna open up the quest. I got all these different things to do. If I wanted to, I could do a quest finder, which is by clicking on the quest finder. Yeah, it's bound to come up with something. There's probably a lot of different quests out there right now that I don't know about. So I think, oh yeah, and just a reminder, all the ones in the book that has the stars in the corners of their quest, those are the main quests. Those are main quests. Those are the ones that you pretty much follow to get on to the next, to move on. Um, Obviously, this one possibly isn't a main quest, which means that it's not something you have to do. It's just what's called a side quest. So, let me see. I usually like to. I think one of these I'm not able to do because I'm not able to go there because I don't have membership. So I'm not sure if that's this one right now, but I'm gonna click on it and let's go see. I guess I'll get a gentle reminder if I'm not able to go there. Let's see. Oh shit. Get me a tangle. All right, so I'm just gonna follow the arrows here. See, there's one of the quests right there. I'm not gonna collect everything I come across right now. It's going to the shopping district. Oh my God! You know what? Another thing. I'm just thinking. There is a lot of people. I mean, there is a lot of people right now. It's okay, but I'm just not crazy about having a lot of people. So I'm going down to my options, going down to the up here to the top realms. Yeah, I'm in a yeah Bartleby, whatever. It's full. No wonder. So I'm gonna just page through and get to something that's not crowded. See if you look back here, there's full, and you can't even get in those. I don't know why I ended up into that one. So and then there's crowded. So I'm gonna go down here and just pick something. I used to go on Woo, the very bottom. I don't know if that means anything, but it might be by myself. Go around. It's gonna be less crowded. I mean, crowded is okay if you're out to find somebody to help you or get a lot of people to jump into these higher quests when you start getting into the higher levels. When things start to get complicated. Um, hold on. Okay, yeah. So thing is, after if I decide to go back to Shannon in some of the later episodes, you'll notice that things are quite difficult. I have I've had lots of friends on Wizards, huge amount of friends, but I stopped playing for a little bit, and so those friends just aren't all there. And so I've kind of learned to adapt. I don't like to make new friends sometimes. I mean, I should. There shouldn't be a reason why I shouldn't. Because I really enjoyed having the friendship on Wizards. Um, this right here, I want to show you a couple things. This right here is a board that you can click X, and let's say if you really actually need help. Oh my God, there's no teams. If you want to make a team, that means that if you have a quest where there's a dungeon, I guess dungeon is just a longer quest. It takes a lot more time, and sometimes it can be a lot harder. And so if there's a you want to start a team or something like that because you need help, or if you want to help somebody, this is the place to go. This is Wizard City. There's no teams right now that you can join. This right here is the refresh. Huh. There's just nothing. It says join a team. I wonder why join a team. I thought there was like a thing where you could make a team, but I'm not sure. I don't use this that often, but if you wanted to help somebody or just were bored, you could, or if it was something that you needed to do anyway, you could join their team. Nothing to join right now. Oh, so we haven't gone in the bazaar. This is like, a shop that you can go in. We started collecting some gold, so I don't really want to, so you're gonna see people in here, but they're just into shopping. So you press X. Um, I don't have that much gold, so I don't really. I just want to show you what it's all about. Kind of show you a little bit of other things right now. Um, so right here, it's loading. You have right now it's on hats. Right up here, you got hats. You got robes, boots, wands. So if you want something different than just the basic wand they give you, something that's more geared to your school, which is ice in this case. In my case, if you got storm, you focus more on storm wands or whatever. Anthems, amulets. You'll find out more amulets. You can wear them, and it gives you like sometimes an extra spell in your deck. Rings, and then decks, because decks get. I mean, there's a lot of things you can buy housing items. Like if you want to deck out that dorm room right now that you only have, you got flooring. Oh, that's castle stuff. That's if you make a castle. Plants. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, okay. Just answering on Messenger. Wall hangings. You can click on any of these. Like, okay, this tells like how many they have in the catalog of, let's say, this wall hanging right now that looks kind of funny, which is monkey bear. They have 62 of those, and this is how much it costs in gold. Gold is something that you don't have to pay for. It's things you earn doing the quest. Um, I only have I only have 201 gold, so there's really not a whole lot I can buy here. I'm not interested in that right now. Housing items, let me see. Yeah, if you want it, if you're not sure what these things look like, you just click on them. Click on them. Yeah, I can't really buy anything. I mean, it's just something that's basically free for doing the quest once you earn the gold by, or if you open up those wooden chests, there's wooden chests you can get gold. So what I'm saying is, you don't have to spend your own money. Crowns, on the other hand, I'll show you the crown shop. You have to go on to, well, you can either go on to wizard101.com. Let me see. Sign in. and then buy crowns, with your credit card or whatever like that, and then it will show up. I'll show you where that thing is. I think this episode I'm going to do a little bit more of not really battling, but showing you different things. Let me see. So you got all these housing things. You can buy treasure cards, which are cards that you can cast. You can buy those. Like let's say if you're storm, let's say if you're storm, then that's going to have all the storm ones you can buy. It's treasure cards are things that you can put in your treasure card deck along with the normal deck that if you want to cancel out some of your regular spells, you can bring in a treasure card. So, there's, you know, myth, ice is what I. And another thing that is really good if you want to learn about what these things are, or just about anything about the quests and everything, and you can even find out like what like in these dungeons, if you have a boss, you can type in the boss and find out what's in their deck, so you know what to expect, what they're going to cast onto you. And the way you do that, there's oh gosh, I wish I could share a link. And if I can share a link in this particular episode, it's the Wizard 101 wiki, and it's got everything you want to know. Crafting, fishing. There's so much on Wizards you can do besides battles, but it'll kind of tell you a little bit about what to do. And maybe if I can share a link in my video, somehow I think you can do that. I will show that to you. It's the Wizard 101 wiki. I mean, you can type that in, WIKI or something like that. So, and it'll show you all these cool cards. Okay, so I'm gonna cancel that. There's much more. There's a lot of things. Let me push X again. There's a lot of things that you can buy. Right now, I'm more focused on this. And there's something I want to show you. Don't worry so much about houses and stuff unless you want to. If you start saving at the school and getting a lot of gold, you can start buying things for your house. For your dorm room right now, the dorm room is the only house you have. You will learn. You will be told. You have a quest that will say, "Hey, you are at a level where you can get a house." Um, you can buy houses with gold. You just have to have a lot. In fact, I'm trying to think. Trying to think if there's. That's castle. I was just trying to think um, if it shows the houses that you can get. But there is a way. You have to go to the housing shop in what's called the shopping district in Wizard City. If you look at the map for Wizard City, it'll show you the shopping district, and then it'll show you where they're up above the store. There'll be a house, and you can go in there. I think it's like 10,000 gold for a basic house for your first house. So, so you got treasure cards. You've got you've got reagent cards just in case. Reagent cards are mainly meant for deep freeze. That looks like that's gardening cards. Reagent cards. These are mainly used for like you collect reagents as you play. You can walk up to a reagent. Like let's see, you'll see in some of the ponds, in some of the water, you'll see like cattails. Let me see what's cattails. I don't see that here. I mean, there will be cattails sometimes. Usually these reagents are in alphabetical order, but you may walk up and see. Let me see. Trying to think of something. Scrap iron. You may see this actually laying on the ground, and you can go, oh, there's some scrap iron. I'm going to collect it, and you'll start collecting reagents. You don't even have to buy them, really. But you use that for like if you start getting into crafting, you can use that for crafting. You'll have a crafting recipe, and you have to have so much of this and that. You'll get into that. What else is there? Buy. Oh yeah, sell. Okay, so I'm going back here to the hats. Now you'll see a lot of black here in this case because I'm a low level wizard, and some of these may not even apply to me because it's for that school only. Like if you see right there, this particular one says for balance school only. It says fire school, but you have to be a certain level. So what you want to do so you don't see all these gray areas is to say usable. check on usable. Now, every single thing here is usable. You have 7 pages of hats that are usable. And look, um, I can see this one only costs 21 gold. Um, I can click on that and go, wow, do I really want to use that? It's the canvas cover, which if you see the outline in the red, okay, you'll see on every one that I click on, there's a blue outline, which is what I have equipped already, and then there's the reddish outline, which is what the hat really is, or the garment really is. So you can just go up and down. Um, what I look for, let's say I'm an ice wizard. If you're a storm wizard, you look for storm, like there's storm. You see the red, it says charge cover. So what I would do is, if I want a better hat that is, let's say, ice, because I'm an ice wizard, I would um, actually right here it says what the schools are. These spiral things right here, it's for any school could wear those. Now, see, there you go. This is for ice. This is for ice. So I can go over here. I can hover over that, and I go, wow, that hat is better than one I have on. I might actually like it. It's got 19. See the red thing? The red, I can't really uh, point to it with my mouse because it'll disappear, but so it tells you like here it has 38 maximum, the gold leaf hood, 38 maximum is good for school up to level 5 or level 5 plus. And what it does is the plus 38 maximum with um, the red, like that fills this red jar right here. It fills that red jar and makes you have more health. Um, so I can't really buy this because it costs right now. I can't really buy it. I could buy this. See, it's an ice right there. It's 118, and I have enough gold right there. I could look at it. See, that's what it looks like, and it actually gives me 38 maximum health. So it would boost my health up by 38. It would change this. So I could if I wanted to. Let's just do this for the sake of showing you because I like that. I like that hat better than let's say the one I have on. So I'm going to, it's 118 cost. I have 210, so I'm going to click on that. It gives me, it boosts my health up by 38, which means it would change that from 656 to whatever 38 is. The higher you can get up, the better. I can look at other things. I mean, there might be some other things that are ice. I'm looking mainly for that right here, the school, and mainly look at for ice. And there isn't really, yeah, there is no ice, except there's only 2 ice that I can buy, which is, this one seems about the best. I like the look of that. You can also pick your color. Right now, it shows the color that really pretty much matches my wardrobe. You can go on pick color, and then you can change, let's say, the trim. You can see how that changes that and changes that. But I kind of like, you can have see that blue trim right there. You can change it to purple. See how it just changed to purple. But I kind of like staying with the blue and the purple or whatever that is. It matches the rest of mine. I'm going to buy it, and then you'll see this amount go down. Oh well, I will get more gold as I play. So I'm going to buy. I just bought it. It says, are you sure? Are you sure you want this? Yes. There goes my gold. I only have 81 now. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to buy anything else. That was just to kind of show you. I still have my hat on. You have to change into that hat. The one I just bought. Wow, there's a lot of people in there. These are people that are all playing right now from all over the place. They're all into their books. You can see the books open. Like, I'm into my book, so, but now I just closed it. So I'm going to get out of this mess of people. Yeah. Um, Let me see. Is there anything else I want to show you? Oh, yes. You're going to see this little guy. He's called a smith. In fact, I may actually make one of my Wizard 101 tutorial visits or videos showing where all these little guys are because they're hidden throughout this Wizard City. And remember, Wizard City is pretty darn big. This is just Old Town. Wizard City is really big, and there's these smiths hidden all throughout Wizard City, which there's, a couple in the Commons, there's one in Unicorn Way, I don't know, Colossus Boulevard, Firecat Alley. Um, so who knows? Maybe I will, you know, I'm not sure if I want to do the Smith video with this wizard, which means I probably would have to buy membership because in order to get all of these Smiths, you have to. And oh yeah, and the one benefit you get what's called training points that you can, um, if you look up here in your character, it shows I have 2 training points. Um, Basically, the training points are used to be able to be trained in another school. So, like my other wizard, Shannon, her second school is like myth. So um, I have been trained to also do myth spells. And so I got to figure out some. They call that the secondary school, like secondary school. What's your secondary school? Well, I don't know. Maybe it might be myth, or it could be, geez, storm. So I'm gonna pick a secondary school. I think on this episode I'm not really doing any battling. I'm just doing a little rattling on about things. The Smith task I'm gonna is always given by Professor Zeke. Professor Zeke, you'll meet him. In fact, I'll show you what Professor Zeke looks like. I'm gonna go if you go right here. It says go to Commons. This X always takes you to the main place of the world. There's several different worlds in Wizard 101. Right now, you're focusing on Wizard City. I'm not worrying about anything else until you do all the things to get the key to the next world. So I am going to click on here. It'll take me to the Commons. Professor Zeke likes to hang out with I guess they're married, his wife, who's like the seamstress. I'm gonna get Professor Zeke is over here. I'll show you what he looks like. He's always here. Oh, you know what? It looks like Professor Zeke has a task. Yay! And that is to collect the Smiths. I know he's going to do that. He is. And I might make a tutorial on where you can find all the Smiths. Like on one of my uh, episodes, or what not episodes, I have Finding the Trogs, with the 6 Trogs, which is in another world. But I'd like to do more. I think I want to do complete tutorial on where to find all these Professor Zeke tasks. And I think Wizard City will be my next one. Here is his so-called sweetheart. They're always hanging together right here. She's like the seamstress. She can do a lot of things for you. You can check her out later if you want. See, figure these people out. So let's just, for fun, let's just go ahead and collect his task, see what he has to say. And you know what? I'm going to cancel that for a second. I don't have my sound on, I just realized. So I'm going to go on the gear. Some people don't like to play with sound, but I'm going to do this only so I can hear what he has to say, and it's broadcasted on here. Sound on. So everything's going to come alive now. I turned a lot of the music and the sound effects down and pretty much do the dialogue at a higher volume. Okay, so there's people talking. You can hear a little bit of sound. These 2 people are talking. You can do that by pushing enter, and you'll also see what they're saying. If you're standing next to a friend, you can, you can say hi. Whoa, that's not hi. On your keyboard, hi. How are you? And if you send it, it'll put a bubble up like that, which I'm not going to do right now. But if you were talking to friends, you could type in hi, how are you, and you can send it above the head. I'm not going to do that. Or if there was a friend on, you can do it just above their head so nobody else, your friend can see that I don't have any friends on to demonstrate that right now. So now that I have my sound on, you'll hear Professor Zeke a little bit, I hope. Or you can just read the caption. Alright. So he says, what can I do for you? So hopefully you'll be able to hear him talking.
Why, hello there, young wizard. Name's Zeke. Prospector Zeke. I've been all over the place, exploring the different worlds along the spiral. Each world I get to, I always find something people are gone and forgotten. Like them dwarf-like fellers called the Smiths.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Say, you and might help me out, would you? Those Smiths are hiding all around Wizard City. They don't do much good where they are.
All right.
Locate them and let me know where's I can find them, and I'll pay you kindly for your trouble.
Sure you will. So I'm gonna accept it. It's good to accept his task to find them because if you want to be able to have more training points, the Smith task is one of those things that will give you training points. And I'll show you what I mean right now by going into the quest. And let me see. So this is the find the Smiths. It's not something you have to do. So it will say right here. It says go to Gollum Court. It'll say where all the Smiths are, like in Wizard City, Gollum Court. Go to the Commons, Wizard City, the Commons, Raven, find the Smith in Ravenwood, Wizard City, Ravenwood. This one's in the shopping district, so where you go shopping, that's where the Smith is there too. So, and you get a training point. So anytime you see this with a plus sign with this little book, that means you get a training point, and that's I'll show you that later how you can use those training points to get other spells that you can be trained to do and use. So and I'm gonna click on that, and if you'll notice there's an arrow, but it means that you are not helped, that you're not gonna get the help. Like if you click on this one, the arrow will tell you where to go. This one you pretty much have to do it yourself. It's kind of like you have to find out how to get there yourself. It's not going to point you directly to the Smiths. You got to like run into them and go, oh, there's a cute little Smith guy. I'm going to collect it. So I'm trying to think. We were just at one of the Smiths in Garment. I cannot remember where the Smith. There's one in. I just ran under a tree. There's one in Gollum Court, which is right up here. See how it says Gollum Court. So I don't know. Let's go up there and see. Golden Court is not a big place, so let's just get one of the Smiths so I can show you what that's all about. And then collect training points, show you what that's all about, and I think I better end this. I don't like to make my episodes too big. This person here just wants to teach you how to take photographs, which basically takes pictures of like a screenshot, basically. Or you can take selfies where you can basically it helps you to take a selfie. Like you could take that picture clicking, but that's just something that if you really want to take selfies or screenshots of wizards or take a picture of you and your buddy, like let's say if I wanted to take a picture of me and my friend, we could stand together like right here and go cheese and whatever. Also, this little thing, dude teaches you how to garden, so if you want to learn how to garden, he'll teach you all about that too. That will become a quest that you might, a side quest that you do. So I don't know who this person is. I don't really care right now. Right now, let's just go hunting a Smith. We're gonna go look around for a Smith. Gollum Court's not that big. It's just this little area around this tower. Whoa, around this tower. So we're bound to find the Smith. Maybe in a reagent or two. Reagents, the things that you just collect to randomly, excuse me, on the ground. Where is that Smith? It's got to be around here somewhere. Come on. Well, if I don't find that little Smith character somewhere, I'm not going to take forever because I don't have forever for this video. What the hell is that? I've never seen that before. Maybe it has to do with a future quest or a side quest. Sometimes you run into things and and you won't know why it's there till later. But I'm gonna show you something. I think this tower. No. Anytime you go into a tower, like there is a task where you have to go into Gollum Tower, and that's kind of like a loner quest. You can't have anybody go in there to help you. You're pretty much by yourself. But sometimes there'll be like circles that you can stand on, and there's a countdown, and you can have like up to 4 people going to like a dungeon to help you. Oh. Well, this place isn't. Oh, there he is, cute little Smith, right? See? And you hear that? I got that one. See? Ta-da! I got that one. So if you open the book, it basically takes that one out. So, now we only have we have one less smith to locate. And as I see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess 9 smiths. So there, we already found that one. All right, Golden Court's gone. Now, I'm going to, I can either teleport to the commons or just teleport to my home, which is the dorm. We can do that if we want. Uh, so I'm in my dorm room, but I know that if I go right back out, I'm just going to be in the Wizard City Commons. What I want to show you is, and then I'm going to end this video, is, um, come on, oh yeah, see, here's all the schools. Here is the life school. You can go into these schools, like, let's go into the myth school. Here's the school of myth. You can look, like, if you're not really sure what kind of spells they might have to, if you were an actual myth student, this would be your teacher. He's kind of rude, and he's not all that bad. He acts like he's not all that great, but you'll find out later down the road that he'll accept you better as a wizard once you prove yourself, I guess. Um, hmm. Cyrus Drake. He's actually, I think he is the way he is because he knows that his brother is Malister, which is the evil of all evils, and I think that kind of makes him a little, who he is. So if I pick on Cyrus Drake, I could, this is, people that are myth, they would not have to use one of their training points to see points. They would not have to use their training point to get this. They'd automatically get the spell when they get to level 1, and when they get to level 5, they would get this one. And is that level 8? I think I can see in there. They can get this spell. Level. I still haven't figured out what the hell. What down below it says required spells. Oh, it just means that you have to have the blood bath. Have the what is that? The troll. So I'm gonna close this. I'm not sure if I really want. I'm trying to think what school would be best for me, and then so you can. I'm thinking Storm would be good. I'm thinking maybe Storm would be good. So I'm gonna go into the Storm school. I think I want that to be my secondary school. So I'm gonna go in here. See, with Shannon, my secondary school is a myth. I don't want to be like Shannon, even though this first name is Shannon. I want to be a little different. Oh, Viking. I'm trying to cater my wizard or Vikings. Storm, but whatever. Yeah, kind of, because Vikings, they were out there in harsh weather, storms. There's actually a storm house that you can get with gold. Yeah, I think you have to have an awful lot of gold, and it's really cool. I have a storm house with Shannon. I have a couple houses, but I'm going to see. This is the teacher right here, Hallstrom, Bellstrom, whatever. I'm going to see what he has to offer. I get the Thunder Snake, which I do have as a wand spell, but I'm not going to have that wand forever, so I could go ahead and train for that right here. I just did it. Yep, I just made that choice. So now I not only do I have some ice spells, but I also have, okay, so now that I'm at level 5, I can now get the lightning bat, and I can train for that. I have one more training point, so I have to make a decision. Do I really want to do that? But yes, I do. I'm going to keep going all the way down and get all these. Ice is going to be my secondary skill, so I'm not, or ice. Storm is going to be my secondary skill. So I'm definitely going to collect all these so I can use them. So, yep, train. Yep. So now I have more spells to choose from in my book. The next spell I can't get till I get to level 8, which I'm almost there. So I can't get it right yet. Oh, I have to have training points too. Next time I get a training point, I can go in and get the next one. So I'm gonna open my book. I am going to go to my deck. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to my little abode house. Yeah, just it's a little privacy there. It's kind of to myself here. See, and the thing about it is they have a couple places to plant things. Maybe I'll show you how to garden next time. So I am going to go into my bank right here. Every house has a little bank, kind of privacy. Okay, I don't. Well, you know what's weird? Oh, the bank. So there's three different things. There's the shared bank, like if you have other people that are or other wizards in your account, because you have like six little desks, and there up to six wizards could be in that account, and sometimes maybe you have other members of your family that want to play wizards too. And let's say you have a myth wizard that is playing, or maybe you might have two wizards and you want to like you can put things in a shared bank so that everybody can share it. The backpack is basically what I have in my backpack. The thing that I just bought, the hat that I just bought at the store, I just bought that. It's right here. This is the one that I bought. That one. See, and you can move things to the share bank. If I wanted to like let's say share this with another wizard in my account, uh, maybe somebody else in your family's playing with you, and you don't want it, but you can move it, or you can trash it. Like let's say I don't want this. I don't want this hat. I don't. It's just taking up space because you only have so much space in your backpack for 80 items. I can move it to the bank. I can move this hat to the bank by saying move to bank. But I don't really think if you think you're going to use the hat again, you can move it to the bank by going move to bank, and then it would show up right there. I'll show you. So let's say I'm just going to move this to the bank. So let's move it to the bank, even though I don't want it. Now you go to the bank, and there it is. Now you could move it back to the backpack. You could click on it and move it back to your backpack, or you can put it to your shared bank if you have other wizards in your account that might want it, or they might want to sell it to make money because you can sell your stuff to make money too. I'll show you how to do that too. Maybe this episode's gonna be longer. So let's just trash it. I'm just gonna trash it. Yeah. Well, I could. You if okay. I'm gonna. Are you sure you want to put it in trash? Yeah, you can say yes. But how about? Okay, I'm gonna say yes, just to show that now that's gone. The hat that I had. Now I have two hats. I the one that I have equipped is in blue. It's right here. This hat right there. I don't really like the hat. This hat right here will give me more health. The plus 38 it will add to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip the hat. Well, in order to do that, you actually have to go. Let me see. You could go. I'm trying to think. To equip the hat, you have to go into your backpack. These are all the things that I'm wearing right now in the blue. These are all the things I could wear in the red. So I'm going to go directly to hats. I spent gold on this. I am going to equip it. So you click on that and go right here to equip. Now you have that hat on. See, I have the hat on. See? So now let's show you something. I'm actually going to go back to the bazaar. I know this is long, but I got two more things. I'm going to go back to the bazaar. So if you don't know what the bazaar is, you go on your book, go to map. This is where I'm at. I'm in the Ravenwoods. This is all the schools around here, right here. I'm going to go on to the main big map. Um, well, okay. The bazaar, it doesn't really show up, but I know where it is. Sorry about that. You have to go through the shopping district. You have to go to the commons. You have to go back through the commons, which is right here, the commons. You have to go past the shopping district. Um, okay, so I'm gonna go. Whoa, somebody poured to me. I swear to God, somebody just poured to me. Whatever. I think it was just that's where you get ported to when you go to. So I'm gonna go to the shopping district. Okay. I'm gonna show you some stuff. This shopping district. You will see above these. See, like hats. Like if you want to buy a hat, you can go in there. Each city or each world, I guess you might say, as you keep going on to different worlds, the next world beyond Wizard City is called Krokotopia. It's kind of like they all have a theme. It's kind of like a Egyptian theme. It's got like pyramids and sand, and it's like being in like an Egyptian thing with tombs and stuff like that. You will have a shopping area. So these are Wizard City stuff. So there's boots, right there. You can see what is that? I'm trying to think what that is. I think card decks. Like if you wanted to get a bigger deck, see because the decks. Let's click on the deck. This is my deck right here. Well, you don't got very much in there. And if I really want to get a bigger deck, well, I'm messed up. Like I can remove these things. Like let's say I want to remove these things because they really don't do much. And I just got um, I got lightning snakes. I can put up to 3, and then I can put some bats there. Now my deck is full. I've got the wand spells down here. Here, the yellow. I have one treasure card, which are the yellows. See, I just put the treasure cards. Like if you wanted to buy treasure cards, they'd go right in here, and then you could click on them and fill it up. Right now, I can help up to 1, 2, 3, 5. So I'm gonna go back here and put this back up here and switch it to there. See, I just switched it. That's basically what's in what I have. And so your deck, you want to have bigger decks to hold more. I mean, now some of the decks go clear down to here. You have see how the rows? You have rows that go clear down to here. Some people actually like to have smaller decks. They don't really want to have too huge of decks to have too much in there. Um, so what I wanted to show you is here's the little sign um, with the house and the furniture. There's the houses and furniture shop. So I'm gonna go in here and when you get to a certain level, what's really cool if you just even want to look at the houses before you buy, it's really cool. This guy right here, there's one person that sells furniture shopkeeper. He sells furniture for your house. This guy right here, I don't have enough money to buy a house, but I want to show you something. I'm gonna click on him. It takes 8,000 gold to buy a house, and I don't have that. There's the wooden cottage, and then there's the royal playhouse, which is quite a bit bigger. It takes 15,000 gold, which takes you some time. So if you really want to get it out of your dormitory and get a house, try not to say well quite so much. I mean, sometimes you'll do battles and you get clothing items that you don't have to buy. They just drop them. And so, but what's cool is if you want to preview any of these houses, let's preview the wooden cottage. See the wooden cottage? You can preview it. It'll take you there. You'll have a cat. She likes to sell you
Welcome.
things.
The wooded cottage is the perfect starter castle. It offers plenty of space and comfort for the young wizard on a budget.
This cat she'll try to sell you on. She's like the real estate. She'll try to sell you on any of the houses and any of the spirals, any of the worlds. You'll see her. So
I can give you a tour of all the wonderful features, or you can feel free to explore on your own.
yeah, whatever. So you just walk around. This is the house that this door right here. Every house has a door. That's where you go out into where you just were, out into the main part of the game. whatever world you want to go into. I mean, you can only go into Wizard City. That's not going to lead you anywhere right now because, whoa, it just did. I'm shocked. But hey, that shows you how to get back out. So let's go back in. Preview. You can preview this as much as you want. You can pretend it's yours. See, um, so once you buy the house, it's yours.
Follow the winding stone path into the cottage itself.
God. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Pay close attention to the fine lawn, charming stone bridge, miniature waterfall, and tranquil stream that define the castle grounds.
All right. Cool. So you can, when you get a house, you'll start getting or buying items, and you can, you know, put your items. You're like, I think I had a fountain that I put here, and you can put flowers and trees. I mean, there's a few. There's really not that many trees. Oh, there's some trees over there. Oh my God, is this what I think it's going to be? Up here is like a magical unicorn that's kind of weird. It shows up.
This charming clearing is a favorite hangout for a certain enchanted beast.
Uh-huh. A certain enchanted beast. They're not going to tell you what it is, and I just told you. I just told you it's going to be like a unicorn, a live unicorn, not like a statue. Go across the bridge. Some of these houses you can actually do fishing, and you can actually go in the water and play. So, some of these houses, I'm surprised this one isn't one where you can actually do fishing. Once you get into the fishing and buy reel and fish and get stuff. So there's, before I go inside the house, there, you know, you can put stuff here, down here.
This path leads down to a charming little waterfall grotto and a truly spectacular sky view.
Yeah. So you can go down here, and there's enough space to put a few things down here.
Perfect place for a swim.
Yeah, perfect place for a swim. That just means you can, yay, and you have swim suit. God, there's so much I could show you. Because there is a thing where you can go in, you can view houses. You can put your, if you have a house to show off, like you want people aren't going to go into the house while you're in your house. You won't even know it's just to show off your house. And one of these days I will go into a bunch of houses that people decorate to say, wow, that's so cool. This is how people decorate their house, to give you an idea of just how much you can some people decorate their house. And there's people that just love to spend time decoration.
Inside, you'll note that the split-level ceiling creates the feeling of space like a great hall. Plenty of room for a party.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, you can put stuff here. Oops.
This raised gable to the side is a cozy little space for a study, or even a trophy room.
Cool. She's gonna just talk and talk. Okay, whatever. She's gonna talk again. Oh yeah, and each house has a bank, so this is the bank. It's not gonna come with an X because, you know, unless you buy the house in the bank. Go upstairs, she's gonna talk again. I'll tell you that right now.
This loft spotlights a wonderful view of the main room. The large window provides plenty of light.
Sure. I think when I had this house, I used this as like a bedroom, and I put my like bed here. You can put things on the walls, like wall hangings. You can put plants, like if you want to buy an indoor pot, you could put a pot there or a row of pots. Like I said, I mean, you'll see how people decorate their house and how much they put into it. This is just pretty plain right now, but it's not bad. It's better than a dorm room. So, God, it makes me want to just go into one of the houses just to show you. Just because, I mean, I know this is a longer episode, but so we're just gonna head out. What else was I gonna do? Training points. Let's go out here. So training points. I want to go back to my house because that's the quickest way to get to the schools. Oh, I already got the training points. So stupid. I got the lightning bat. Yeah, that's dummy. I got the lightning bat. I don't have any training points anymore. But you know, you accumulate training points. Oh yes, I know what I was gonna do. Let's go to the bazaar. I can only imagine how long this video is gonna be. Sorry, but hey, as long as I keep showing you stuff if you got the time. Um, Bazaar. All right, so that is go to comments. Uh, there's two more things I'm going to show you. The bazaar, I'm going to show you how to buy, sell stuff so you can get your gold. That's the big way to pick up some money. So I'm going to go through the shopping district, and then when actually before I go to the shopping district, we may as well just I'm trying to think. Right here, this isn't the shopping district, but this cool place here, you could put your house on display when you have one, or you can look. Um, see, it says visit castles, add a castle, remove your castle, and then it shows my castles. And then if you want to visit a castle, there's ones that were added today, random ones, your friends' castles that might be there, top rated castles. So let's just pick a random castle. I don't really want to do a top rated. You never know where it's going to be. It may be in a lot of these different worlds that we haven't even gone to yet. Random. Oh, so also you can do any decorated, like when you show your house off, you can pick. Well, is it a decorated house? Is it magical? Is it crazy? Is there a maze? You can make hedges and do like mazes. Is it seasonal, like Christmas? Is it like Christmas? So let's, or 4th of July, or seasonal. So let's just do any. See what we get. You never know. Could be anything. See how awesome it is. So obviously the owner of the house is not here. Oh, this is a good example. This is a basic house. It's the one that we just showed off. This whoever this is, we don't know who it is. Um, they're not going to come into their house, so they've got this thing. You saw what this place looked like empty. They put a fire pit here. That's kind of cool. They put a dead tree. They got a fire fountain here. They made a cemetery, which you can get these. A lot of places like to put cemeteries in their houses. It's kind of cool, I guess. Um, you know, they have a lot of unicorn pets. Are these unicorn pets? Yeah, they have a lot of unicorn pets because what you can't actually see and they'll appear here is what they say the magical creature, which a big unicorn will appear here, but you just have to catch it. That's probably why they have all the unicorn pets. And they like to come up and say hi to you. They're coming up to me right now. There's a couple fairies, pets, and you get pets and you can place your unicorns in your pet or your pets in your house. You can also place your mounts in your house. So if you see a bunch of brooms flying around like on Harry Potter, it's kind of funny to see mounts running around the house. There's so many different types of mounts though. Well, the magical unicorn is not appearing right now. It's just random. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but trust me, it's there. Somebody put a flower right there. That's kind of interesting. So you got, they put this little, they put a bunch of flowers here. There's what looks like a burning bush right there. Another one. They put some flowers here, which are things that's not like a garden where you actually have to grow that. That's just something that you click and it appears. You just click and it appears. You click that there from your housing and it appears. I don't know what this is. So I'm not gonna spend. Let's they put the statue thing here, which is kind of cool. The statue things. Um, let's see what they put down here. Somebody. Oh, look at that. They got these out right there. There's not so much you can put down here, but they got some chairs, a fire pit. I think they put a tree here. I'm not sure what that is, but whatever it is, this this thing right here, it's kind of weird. It's a vine, but yeah, it's not too bad. We put a little something into it. Uh, so let's go inside, see what they got inside. See, it was pretty plain before, so oh my gosh, nothing. Or is it? Oh my God, they put so much. They even you can choose the floor. Like somebody put some different flooring, and obviously they changed the wallpaper. So there's like this wallpaper. They put a wall hanging. They moved their desks that you have in your dormitory. Oh my God, they have so much. They have crystals. Everything's loading. Chair. What have they got here? The chairs. Wow. So all these boxes are just unpacking. They will unpack, and then you can see more. It looks like a crowded house with boxes. These things will all unpack. See, they're starting to unpack before us. There's a rug. There's this right here, cauldron or whatever. Let's go upstairs. They got a, oh my God. I just got stuck on this. Oh my God, no. I literally just got stuck in this. Well, don't panic if that happens to you. That's really weird. Well, Jesus Christ, I just really got stuck on this cauldron. It's because it unpacked when I was standing there, but, you know, obviously, well, I'm not going to see this house anymore. It says, you must be level 10 or greater to rate this. Alright, I'm going to get out of there. I just clicked on that and I think somehow it's going to take me out. Oh, no, it just took me to another random house. So every time you click this cat, it just takes you to another random house. This is... Definitely this house... Um, oh, yeah, because it says you have to be level 10 or higher to rate it, because you could actually rate how good the house is. This has a lot. This is spooky. This is a house. I mean, there's... As you play, you're going to get more and more houses. There's a teleporter. My houses have teleporters. I could go through there and teleport to a different part of the house. Um, Using the teleporter will end your castle tour. Do you want to use this teleporter? No, I guess I don't. Um, there's water. What? Wait a minute. There's somebody in here? Oh my God, there's somebody in this house. Is it the owner of the house? That's weird. I didn't think anybody would be really to be in there. She's got pets. She's got a mount. This. Oh my God, it's purple, nasty water. There's fish in this house. You can see them. There's a mount, which is this rowboat. Lots of pets. Well, what the heck? I didn't know that other people could actually be in these houses. Wow, there's a lot. Mushrooms, that could be part of the house. No, you know, they put it in there. There's more mushrooms. Disease mushrooms are what those are. Disease mushrooms. Little trees. There's more pets. They have a lot of pets. Look at that. Dinosaur. Ooh, look at that little pet. Cute. Some people have a lot of pets. You'll see houses that are just, oh my God, they're overrun by their pets. Look at that. You've got these little statues. A lot of times people like uniformity or whatever you call it, where there's a statue on that side, a statue on that side. There's a couple of pots here where they could grow plants if they wanted to. There's, I don't, oh my God, they have a dueling circle. They have a dueling circle in this house, which some houses have dueling circles so you can privately duel your friends. There's this character here. I have one of those characters. There's a sarcophagus. Oh my God, what's that gonna do? It has an X. What? It gave me a stack of 2 books just by being in his house and pushing that. That's crazy. Pumpkin, bats. Oh my God, they're pets. That's crazy. Oh my God, look at all these people. You know why? Because I did this in my house that I built that has a dueling circle. I put a couple of these guys. See, they're rooting. See, he's rooting for the people. You know, that's funny. That's funny. See, there's another guy rooting. See, he's like, yeah, let's go. All right. Wow. Okay. I don't know what this is. I'm kind of wondering. That's weird. There's a gate. I wonder if there's a certain way to get in the gate. I have no idea. I've never seen this house before. But there's probably a lot more to this house. I can't imagine. There's, oh, right here. See this? What did I do? Oh, this is a spooky, I think I've been across this bridge. Oh no, that leads to the door out. Alright. Yeah. I don't know what house this is. What kind of house it is. Let's just go to one more house and then I'm gonna get out of here. Better in this. This can be addicting to see other people's houses. You have no idea who they are. Ooh, this is the Sun Palace. My friend has this palace. I've been in here. I've been in one of these houses like this because my friend has this house. They put a bunch of stuff. Yeah, they put a bunch of stuff. There's a garden. That's a little fountain. That's kind of cute. A bird. Yeah. So there's so many different things that you can do. There's some statues right here. Is this Merrill Ambrose right here? Statue of him. Yeah. Yeah. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, Sun Palace. There's a fountain. See, the house is unpacking, so I didn't see that one. They put flowers around the fountain. There's a bench. There's a couple of pots, like Asian type pottery. Lots of trees. Not all these trees are in here to start out with. You can go in the house. Sun Palace house. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I miss playing with my friend though. He's being a little weasel, not wanting to hang out on Wizard 101 with me for whatever reasons. Whatever. Yeah, so they got teleporters. They've got stuff here. I don't want to get stuck in some unpackaging. So I'm just gonna go back to my house. I was gonna sell some stuff at Bazaar, but I think this video is probably way too long. I can always do that another day. You just go into the Bazaar and you push sell and you can sell your stuff. So I think I'm gonna end that here. Sorry if things went a little bit too overboard. I'm gonna just check. I don't have any online friends. I was just looking to see if there's anybody. I have two friends with this wizard. There's the one I just met today. She's one of my, well, she's the mom of my son's friends, and I've known her for a long time. And she decided, hey, yeah, I'd like to start wizards. So that was cool. She's busy right now, so oh well, it's all right. And then John, who's been a friend of mine for like a long time. He's got a baby wizard here that with the basic robe and stuff, but he's not even on right now either. There's nobody on, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So, all right. Until next time, I hope everybody's all right and hang in there through all this, and see you next time.